What the SEC is doing with crypto, the repercussions of this are getting more and more real. And how the cryptocurrency market prices are reacting to this is one thing, but how you react to this is far more important. That's what we're going to be talking about today in the video. If you guys are interested, we put out videos every single day, so welcome to Crypto Tips. If you enjoy these videos and updates, I appreciate it if you hit the like button and hit subscribe to get those daily updates. And if you want to know even more what we're doing with our cryptocurrencies, portfolio updates, trade alerts, market updates, and also gaining access to a really cool community, you have to check out the CT Club. And also we have the public Discord channels available for you as well. A link for all of that information is down below in the video description. Valentine's Day is coming up for those of you who celebrate that holiday. And with that comes the scammers, like the sweetheart scammers. They act like they're willing to date you. They might ask if you're interested in crypto. Maybe it's a really hot chick or a really hot guy, and they're catching your eye and they're saying all the right things, especially about crypto. Any stranger out there who's approaching you, asking you how your crypto investments are going, and you can't reference their identity, and they're asking you for access to crypto or for you to send them crypto, you guys just walk away and never look back, period. So now that that warning is out of the way, scammers are everywhere in crypto. But you know who's not really helping to get the scammers out of the way is the SEC. It's really interesting, maybe not surprising at this point, who the SEC is and is not targeting. Right now, apparently there's an investigation of the SEC against Kraken for supposedly offering some products to US-based customers that will violate the securities laws. There's zero transparency about if there actually is or is not an investigation. The SEC is not declaring that one way or another. But I think there's, in this article from Cointelegraph, they're saying that someone close to the investigation is saying that they think there's going to be a settlement soon. And that, my friends, there's two reasons why the SEC is targeting really successful and, in my opinion, the least scammy implementations of platforms that are facilitating cryptocurrencies. Like, for example, Kraken. It's hard for me to recommend any kind of a centralized exchange, but if there would be one, it would be for Kraken. Again, for trading, not so much as a wallet provider. That should never be your wallet provider. Should never be a centralized exchange, okay? Get your coins there, make the trade, get them back into a wallet you control. But so anyway, they're saying that there's going to be a settlement soon. That's one reason, a big reason. It's a big moneymaker for the SEC, basically, is that they threaten these investigations against these really well-known, profitable platforms. Like, oh, you know what? We found a little discussion what's happening with your exchange. Why don't you can just pay us some money and we'll say, okay, we'll do better next time, and then we'll let you go on your merry way. Number two reason I think is going to be very apparent at the end of this video, so keep watching. Even more recently, the SEC has actually been issuing what's called a Wells notice to, drumroll please, Circle and Paxos. Each of these they're trying their best to be regulatory compliant. They're trying to be the brown nosers to any kind of a government entity in the US, because each of these are based in the US. But a Wells notice basically means that they have been investigated by the SEC or by whatever entity, and certain discrepancies have been found. And that's basically what this notice means. They're like, hey, we've been looking into you and we found some dirt. So there's, of course, no specific disclosure over what exactly it was that they found, how severe this was, what kind of criminal activity, if any, that they found, or if it was just neglect, or if it was just something that they're kind of making up on a whim. There's a lot of fear, uncertainty, and doubt now, especially pertaining around USDC, the stablecoin issued by the company Circle. Also has very close ties to Coinbase. Here's the thing, is that they're targeting Circle, which again, USDC is basically a CBDC. They can turn that stablecoin on and off. When there was even just a whiff of an issue with Tornado Cash and any kind of USDC that may have been involved in transactions with Tornado Cash, they froze those wallets. So they weren't even requested to do that. They went ahead proactively. Circle proactively froze USDC, trying again to show how compliant they can be. And Paxos, similarly, this is actually right from their website, okay? Let's go through the history of Paxos. In 2012, they launched the first regulated crypto exchange, ItBit. In 2015, first company to secure a New York State Department of Financial Services trust charter for digital assets. In 2018, issued a world's first regulated stablecoin, PAX, now it's called USDP. In 2019, issued the world's first regulated gold-backed token, Pax Gold. 2019 again, first and only company to receive an SEC permission to pilot using blockchain technology to settle stock trades. So, as much as Paxos and Circle are not in line with the general ethos of why cryptocurrencies were created in the first place, they are pretty far from trying to be decentralized and robust against regulation. Circle and Paxos are on the other side of that. They're trying their very best to facilitate this new technology in a way that is appropriate and approved by government entities like the SEC. They are seeking approval of these, and still the SEC is coming after them saying, you know what? You guys just aren't doing it right. We're going to have to investigate you. And actually, we found something wrong about it. And furthermore, also regarding Kraken, like I mentioned before, Gary Gensler came out and said, you know what? These actions happening with Kraken, y'all have been warned. Maybe this will serve as a warning for you guys and for any cryptocurrency platform to become more compliant. I have a question for you, Gary. Compliant to what? You have issued zero clarity on any kind of clarity for a cryptocurrency platform to abide by your rules. What you act is retroactively. What you do very effectively is scare off people who are new to crypto, who don't know what this disruptive technology is really all about, or are kind of like, is it a scam? I don't know. It's not government approved. Is it okay? But maybe I can make some money off of it. You're scaring people out of this freedom tool, which is why I think reason number 2 why the SEC is acting this, because central bank digital currencies or government-issued stablecoins are coming out to play, guys. That's right. They are clearing the air of anyone who might be on the fence, who might not understand or be fully inspired to take the decentralized route with crypto. And those people are going to be the suckers for CBDCs. They're trying to shake out whoever they can right now. And then when they come out with their own government-approved stablecoin, I don't think they're going to call it a CBDC, by the way. They're going to try to sneak that in there. Government-issued stablecoin. It's got that stamp of approval that some people seem to value. And they're going to fall for that, right? And another thing that they're also, targeting is staking in the U.S. And obviously, the only way the SEC, this is a rumor, nothing has been approved yet, but they're saying, we'd really like to do this. So basically, what they can do is prevent centralized exchanges, centralized staking platforms from offering staking services to retail investors. Even though, like Toby mentioned in yesterday's video, staking cryptocurrencies by far is the least risky way to earn a passive income with cryptocurrencies and also to contribute to the security of a cryptocurrency. You know what? It's very specific, the language that they're using. It's banned for retail. You know what they're doing? They're like, you know what? If anyone's going to be contributing to the security of a network or being able to validate transactions on a network, we're going to leave that to the government-approved entities so that they can play by the rules of the government that is ruling the jurisdiction of wherever that network is more centralized to. Now, here's the thing. Prices are taking a little bit of dive, but what else is really interesting is happening pretty quickly is liquidity is moving to liquid staked cryptocurrencies like Lido, a few other ones as well, these decentralized staking mechanisms and basically like on-chain staking, they're seeing a pump. And I think that is something, it's an example of what's going to happen, as the SEC is giving you guys plenty of warning of what is to come if you are a US citizen wanting to participate in cryptocurrencies. You guys, they're warming it up. You're not from the frying pan to the fire right now. Right now, you're just in the frying pan simmering. How much can you handle? What are you willing to do to protect your ability to participate in cryptocurrencies? Maybe you're not that passionate about it. Maybe you're just going to cut and run and stay in whatever other investments that you have. Fair enough, to each their own. Some people really care about this. Some people, Toby and myself included, cared enough about protecting our own freedom of choice, especially for investments. And, we decided to dip out of the US. We renounced our US citizenship years ago, have yet to regret it. And they're changing attention for cryptocurrencies was definitely a big player in that decision. If you want to know more about why we renounced, we've done videos in the past, but also you gotta tune into our live stream this coming Monday at noon Eastern time. We go live every Monday at that time. We'll be talking about our decision to renounce. We've had a bunch more subscribers this past few months, and I don't think a lot of people know our whole life story, what we're doing and why. So if you want to get caught up, be sure to tune into that Monday's live stream. So anyway, what I was mentioning too in the intro of this video is what the prices of doing in crypto are interesting, but what you do on this news is far more important. If you care about interacting in crypto whatsoever, please take the time to learn how to, number one, use a wallet that you control that is not tied to a cryptocurrency exchange. Get yourself your own non-custodial wallet. I do plenty of videos that are all listed down below in this video description on Ledger hardware wallets, Trezor hardware wallets. Those are solid options. Also, if you want to keep stepping forward, learn how to connect that wallet to a decentralized exchange to make trades. Learn how to connect that wallet to DeFi for lending options. And also, there's lots of staking options as well that you can participate in without using a centralized exchange. That's going to be your best bet to continue participating in crypto. Also, a VPN is a really good idea. Check out Mullvad. Mullvad. They take payments in crypto, and they don't want to know any of your personal information. It's pretty cool. That's going to wrap it up for today's video. If you guys enjoyed these, if you appreciate it, I appreciate it. If you hit the like button and hit subscribe, let us know what you think down below in the comments too, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.